low, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
STAKK Nation, welcome back to the channel.
Champion.
Double O,
Yes, sir.
how you feeling today, sir?
It's Father's Day, man. Feeling
snap,
fatherish.
snap. Look at it. Happy Father's Day, brother. Happy Father's Day, man.
Thank you.
How does it
champion.
feel to be a dad?
Draining, but wonderful at the same time.
Draining.
Yeah, just being honest, man. Everybody out there say, yeah, man, it's beautiful being a father. About yes, that is the beautiful part.
Listen, man. I
But
think
man.
whenever I ask anyone that is a parent, especially when it's a parent with like babies, toddlers, and such. Whenever I say, yeah, how does it feel to be a parent? They're like, oh, it's a blessing. I'm like, man, you lying. You're lying. You're lying out of your face. You cannot tell me that you're happy to be staying up all night. You cannot tell me that you're happy to not be wanting to go wherever you want, when you want. Okay? You cannot tell me that you don't feel this major inconvenience where you have to put your life on hold, where you have to sacrifice your time, your energy,
and your money,
your
and
resources,
your everything,
and your money,
your brain,
right?
Yo,
Just to raise this small human being who is going to get to 18 one day and tell you to shut up. Okay?
just like you did.
Exactly. Like I did. So, whenever I have a kid, man, I'm just going to be honest with it, man. I'm going to let him know the moment he goes to school, I'm like, listen up, man, you little shit, okay? When you come back to this house, understand who's the boss here, okay? The moment you play with me, bro, your ass is going to sit on the freaking lawn. You sleep on the lawn, you eat on the lawn, you're not coming back into the house. Okay?
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Come on now.
Hey, look, man, I don't know what it is like. I'm not a father, but I will say this. After everything I've explained, okay, I have to say, when someone considers all of that and decides to still do it, right, it speaks to their character, man. It speaks about the selfless nature of our human, how would you say, the selfless
Of our
characteristics.
human being.
Yes,
Of our
the
human
selfless
being.
characteristics of our human being, of our human nature. There we go.
Yeah.
Sheesh. So happy Father's Day to you, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man. I think it's
Does
a monumental task.
does the Bitcoin get a Father's Day? Because Bitcoin is the father of them all, right?
Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is the father of Ethereum. I think. I think
It's the
we
father of all the
say-
other coins.
Yeah,
You
it's
just
the
have a
father
bunch
of
of prodigal sons out there.
except for Hex. We don't know where that garbage came from. You know what I'm saying?
It's the black sheep.
It's like a cancer. It's like flies. It just comes
It
out
was
of
that
nowhere.
mistake baby, man. That was that
Hey.
mistake baby. Wipe on. That's
No fault, bro. Listen, man. The inventor of that coin will tell you that himself. You know what I'm saying? Look, while we're talking about the fathers of many things, okay, let's talk about the father of the cryptocurrency space, man. Bitcoin. Okay, because Bitcoin has been getting a lot of heat over the years, if you will, right? Especially this year. It feels like this year, all the enemies turned up to level 10. Now, check this out. It turns out that banking uses 56 more times more energy than Bitcoin. This article here was written by Mr. Joseph Hall of, what did they call these people again? Cointelegraph. Okay, so, full credit. Thank you for writing this one. And, thank you for putting out this information, because a couple months ago, Cointelegraph was not on this site. I
They
would
were
say.
on blast, man. They were blast talking about
Yeah.
energy usage,
Exactly.
ESG, and all the
Oh,
wonderfulness.
Insane stuff. So, an analysis of Bitcoin's proof of work and the Lightning Network exposes the banking system as the energy hungry. Oh, jeez. I was thinking of something else in my mind, and I was not reading it for what it was. Okay. Analysis of Bitcoin's proof of work and the Lightning Network exposes the banking system as energy hungry, demonstrating that Bitcoin is better for the planet. Okay.
We've been saying this for a while, by the way.
For a very long time. Man. We even did this one video where we pulled up graphs and everything, right? Where we did some deep research into it, right? We looked at Blockchain Academy and all of that stuff. And we were saying the opposite for a very long time. Now, after this research was done, it shows that And I'll just read from here. So Kazaka, who founded the payment consultancy value chain in 2021, right, proposed an alternative to energy estimates provided by Cambridge Bitcoin electricity consumption. That's actually, we got some of our info from that.
I think that's where we got our data from as well.
We did, absolutely. And I think in that one too, I said that there is something sketchy about your stuff.
Yeah.
But the index, often cited by Cointelegraph, estimates that Bitcoin consumes roughly 122 terawatts per hour per year, right, of energy. Is this. Now, when we compare that to Bitcoin, and I'm just going to read this next piece here, and then we'll dive into it and talk about it. So it says, nonetheless, taking into account the creation of money, right? So these are some of the things that involve creating of fiat, right? So nonetheless, taking into account the creation of money, transporting money, physical banking infrastructure, energy consumption, etc., he arrives at a figure of 4,981 terawatt hours, rounded up to 5,000 terawatt hours, is consumed by the classical payment sector every year. Consequently, banking uses 56 more times more energy than Bitcoin. The report examines transactions efficiency, revealing that currently, at current block size, and if the block size are filled to their maximum capacity, right, we're going to have 5.7 times better energy efficiency than the classical system. However, this is without taking into account the Lightning Network. In the interview, Kaza explained, Lightning Network will allow Bitcoin protocol to do more transactions without consuming more energy. And this is magic. Where do we start with this one, man?
Is this where you go take a cigarette or take a smoke? Or
this is when you go
get your
outside and
wine
take a
bottles
smoke,
out?
man. Yeah, you just try to decompress, right?
So this old Ford that brought
Yeah.
Bitcoin down from 64K was all about
Right.
energy.
Mm.
Energy consumption. Bitcoin is not good for the environment. But we've
Yeah.
done several videos that shows that people screaming about energy consumption, as we can see what's going on in Europe right now, are actually the ones that are actually abusing energy itself. You can't say everybody should go green.
That is something that I actually did not even know. And during Trump's presidency, there was
Yeah.
just so much hate for this guy that
Yeah.
a lot of things that he was doing was just in the background. And it
Yeah.
wasn't until after, and I saw this video where he's sitting with all these guys from the European nation, and he's
European
like, "What are you
Union,
guys
yeah.
doing?" Right? He's like, "What are you guys doing? Like, we are trying to leave energy consumption. We're trying to separate ourselves from Russia, and you guys are fully
signing a
in bed
contract
with them."
pipeline.
Exactly.
I forgot what that pipeline project was called.
Exactly. But carry on.
Yeah. So it goes back to this World Bank initiative, World Economic Forum initiative about global warming and so on and so forth. And there's so much noise out there, but the institutions responsible for getting us to convert to much cleaner energy are actually not doing or spending any money on it at all. We actually, you know what? The video after this video should actually should be the next video. That we did the video about showing the energy usage across the board, and the banks that are counter or anti-Bitcoin are actually the biggest abuser.
Absolutely. And you know
know?
what I also found interesting about when we were doing that research was a lot of the research that was put out about the energy consumption, right? Or just anything that has to do with energy consumption, it is done by the wrong people. What do I mean by this? When Exxon does their own research and puts out numbers saying that this is what we're doing to improve the environment, it is difficult to believe that. When they specifically make sure that they handpick their own researchers, right? So there's a lot of influence behind it. Same thing for the banking industry.
Or you Google, and the first 2 pages of your Google is only their research.
Exactly.
None of the, and then, you know what?
No third party, no opposing points. You
Yep.
know? It makes me wonder,
Interestingly
how would the
enough,
environmentalists take this?
Yeah, I mean, it's right there. So for the audience, right, ask yourself, when you go to a city, the tallest buildings in those cities, what are they? Are they banks or are they hotels?
Or is
Majority
it a
of the
Bitcoin
time,
miner?
or is it a Bitcoin miner? Majority of the
Exactly.
time, you'll see that they are banks.
Yeah.
The stadiums are mostly banks, right? You got to hire all those analysts that have to drive in from all their locations into the office because, as you can see, Morgan Stanley and the rest of them are pushing for the employees to be back in the office. That's energy consumption. The infrastructure for setting up Swift, for setting up everything that requires for you to move money around. The physical money that got to get moved around in those huge heavy trucks with the bulletproofs that got to get moved around. That's also another infrastructure cost. The list goes on. The computers, the creation of we'll still get to print some of the currencies.
Yeah, we have
there's
to
still
do
some
cash.
recycling going on in there.
Yeah, we
That
still
is
do
a
cash.
long list of things that Bitcoin simply just turned on of a miner,
Right.
very, very, very low energy consuming node, and you're saying that that's destroying the environment. It's proof of work. That's how nature is set up. Even a tree, for a tree to grow, right?
Absolutely.
It must consume something. For us to grow, we must consume something. It's controlling and managing or recycling that. And that's what Bitcoin does.
Yeah. Bitcoin is here to really just improve the quality of life for humanity, right?
Yeah.
The things that Bitcoin proposes and the potential that Bitcoin has, it's something that if you are against it, you really need to look at yourself, right? I'm not saying that no one can oppose Bitcoin. It is fine to oppose Bitcoin if that's what you want to do. But
need that,
you have
actually.
to, if you're going to be opposing Bitcoin, you have to do it with evidence of something that is better.
Yeah.
Right? Numbers do not lie at this point in time. We can connect dots. People are not stupid. And so when you have big entities like this putting out straight out lies, right? Just blatant lies, expecting people to believe it, it is insulting, to be honest. And when you have people who are defending this traditional system that has caused so much damage, you really have to question your morals. You have to question, I don't know, a lot of things about yourself. For example, if you have someone who is very much into gold, right? And we can clearly see the amount of damage that gold has done, especially in Africa.
To
right?
rivers, to
Right.
people's lifestyle.
People's
to
lives, kids
food.
kids in Africa. Okay, kids have lost their life mining gold, right? Just so that a bunch of people in the first world country can, store it in a vault somewhere and bitch about it on Twitter, wear it around your neck or whatever the case may be. Look, man, I'm not saying that nobody should have gold. I sold all of my gold, but yeah, I actually sold all of my gold. I was gonna say I have gold, but I just remember I sold all of it. But look, man, every now and then I wear a ring. You know what I mean? Just a gold ring, and it's a fake gold ring too. But here's the thing, man. The bottom line is, yes, we need gold. We use it for manufacturing, right? We're using
Computers,
electronics and things like that, right?
Chips, yeah.
But I think that we can take what we need and leave the rest, because the amount of gold that is out of the ground and sitting in vaults, and the amount of damage that was done in that process, right? It's something that everyone should want it to come to an end.
Ooh, you just mentioned something there, actually.
What's that?
Maximum efficiency. Because Bitcoin only prints the amount of Bitcoin that we need.
Yes.
It solves at 21 million.
Yes, and there will only be
You're not
21
constantly
million.
printing Bitcoin.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Efficiency,
That's it.
brother. Efficiency. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So, look, it's nice that they've finally decided to come out and tell the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Well, one person did. Hopefully this one gets out.
At least one person did. And this is why we
Yeah.
do this show. For anyone who can...
Get the word out there.
Yeah, if anyone can see it and it changes the way they look at things, that is great. You know what I'm
Good for
saying?
you. Yeah.
On the other hand, people who are being lazy about studying Bitcoin, okay?
That's the
I have
word
a
right there.
I'm
People
gonna
are not
have a
stupid.
video.
They're just lazy.
Yeah, man. I have
Yeah.
another video for such people. This morning I made a tweet. And I said, not owning Bitcoin there's a point where not owning Bitcoin is stupid. And we've passed that point.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad. I mean, you might watch this video and feel like you want to come at me. Please try not to come at me with your emotions, okay? Because I bought
facts.
Bitcoin. Yeah, man, it is. Look, I bought Bitcoin after a time when it was really stupid not to be owning Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? But to not own it still is double stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
that's all I got.
them not owning it is probably because they don't know. But now we're trying to get you to know. If energy was the issue why you don't want Bitcoin, now you have the answer, right? If it's just because of you silly enough, I don't want to call you lazy enough. Maybe lazy is the right word.
Listen, man,
Not to
lazy
do
is
your
lazy,
own research.
You have to just call it
Yeah.
what it is. Lazy is
Yeah.
lazy, and you just
Yeah.
look, man. It's too much sensitivity going on these days. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like I feel like every time I want to say something, I have to keep holding myself back, bro. And I'm gonna freaking die if I keep doing this. People are lazy as shit,
We are
man.
gonna
Just go
die.
freaking study the shit, man. Study the Bitcoin. It's not that difficult, bro. Study it.
Bro,
Study it. Figure it out. And if we're wrong, then give me
Let us
some data.
know.
Show me that is
Comments,
wrong, bro,
man.
and then I'll
Yeah.
change direction, bro. But I'll tell you this: the direction is not freaking fiat. So don't even come at me with that shit. Anyway, Double O, let's finish this video before I keep ranting, bro. Any final thoughts, sir?
No. It's I think it's been a wonderful show. As you can see there, energy is not the issue with Bitcoin.
It's not.
That's the bigger issue. Old money is fighting back, as you can see.
Yeah.
Just keep at it. Know what you know. Believe it. And thanks
Yeah.
for watching.
There we go. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, follow us on Twitter, right? I've been battling Peter Schiff like crazy lately, but you know, anyway. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We are also on Spotify, STAKK, if you just search it there. If you want to support our podcast and things like that, the links are in the description. You can check it out. Until next time, Brazen out.
Below. Out.